Hello my fellow miners, welcome back to another video. I am the Idlest Miner. It has been a long time since I've done a video. I apologize for that. Life gets busy and, to be honest, kinda ran out of things to do. Not things to do in the game, but things to do that would be relevant to show you. However, there has been a lot happening since then and so many new features. Let's dive in. First things first, I want to show you what I've been up to. So if you remember before, I had a whole bunch of prestiging to do. I have done that. So you can see my start continent is all the way at 555, and then diamond and emerald are only at 4. Going to be needing a few more coins. 594 BA. I'm getting there. 151. And Ice Cash, you can see I've also broken into the BA income. Fire Cash, I am not really doing anything with my Fire Continent at the moment. I just finished getting my Sapphire Mine up to Prestige 5, and I'm waiting to get that down to the last 5 levels. And then that will be a good income boost. You can see my totals there for the Ice Continent. And my Fire Continent, I have yet to do prestiging on there. I'm holding off on doing that so that I can concentrate on other things, like the new mainland mines. And that is what I would like to get into today. First things first, let's look at my collectibles. So I do have a couple level ups on my legendary cards. I do have a bunch of chests to be opening. And I'm waiting to get up to 100 common chests. I would like to do 100 common chests open and record that for you guys. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comments below. I would be more than happy to share that with you. I'm hoping to get a common chest legendary card. That is the goal, at least. I'm waiting for 100 chests to do that, though. And when I do that, I will be opening the rest of these as well. Come on, swipe over. There we go. So, have that to look forward to. Let me know if you want to see that. And then also, just so you can see where my research tree is at, I am fully unlocked except for this last node here. I opted not to do that because I don't really care about that and I don't need it right now. However, I do have the important ones maxed out. So the regenerate ones, the cost reduction upgrades, those are all done for each of the areas. And started doing the hiring new managers costs, which isn't a big deal. I mean, they're easy enough to buy right now with the income level that I'm at. And I'm also pumping up the mining speed boost because I do use that a lot. As far as the other things go, the blue skill tree is fully maxed out with everything except for these add boost duration ones. Currently right now, I can get add boosts lasting up to 2 days, so I really don't care about upgrading those, but I will as I get those skill points. And then the start continent ones, I have these all mine modes maxed out. I have the sapphire and ruby ones getting to be maxed out quickly here. And then the 200% ones, well, they're actually up to 132% now. So that's where I stand with my skill tree. Hope you guys are having fun with all these updates. I know I have been. I know there's some things that people have been boo-hooing about, but the game is still fun for me. So, I want to show you the new way that I have been going through my mainland mines. And it's really simple. I believe it to be better than the previous one that I've uploaded. So let's get started. I do have a forever boost and a maxed out add boost going. So we have a 6.26 times income right now. And we're going to start here, and first things first, clicking on these miners, getting some collecting going, and let's see, 613. I feel like that's gone down a little bit. I feel like I was in the 700s. What are we at here? Let's pump this guy up a little bit. Activate these legendary cards, and there we go. We should get a few more dollars out of him now. Come on. Level 3. 2 more. Yeah, there we go. See, 1.53. That's more like it. That's what I want to see. 4. And this last one should do it to get us up to level 5. So first things first, the way this works is we are going to max out Mineshaft 1. And we are going to do that with our Dr. Steiner. So he is going to get started right now. And I will also throw on a 5-minute 10 times boost from a recent expedition. And we are just going to be upgrading this all the way up to 800. Usually takes about 2.5 to 3 minutes to get this going. And I like to kind of mash the button here as the little workers come back, because it's a live update as far as each one that drops off their bundle. The first guy, if I can get a click on an upgrade from the first guy, the next guys after that will immediately drop off more than what they had. So it's a live update with the amount of stuff that they carry and, the worker capacity. So whenever you see them kind of walking back, that's why I position them towards the top there. Just start mashing that button and you can get a ton of levels out of them because of that live cache update. So you see, I'll show you right now, if I just wait and I let them all go, we got 23 levels. So 339, now let's see how many we can get. All the way up to 372. So that was over 30 levels there. And I missed that one, we got 20 levels. It does tend to slow down as you get closer to the next 100 milestone. There I think was 32 for that one. I missed it again, I'm talking too much. So when you see those guys walking back, just start mashing that button and you'll get a whole bunch of upgrades really quickly. That does depend on obviously your skill tree and what other legendary cards or epic cards that you may be using. But this is how it's working for me with everything I showed you guys, where my skill tree is, where my legendary cards are. This is what it looks like when I do it. And hopefully you can copy the same thing here. So there we are, we're up to 600 here. We're 2 minutes in to this Super Manager's ability. 623, about another, 30 seconds, maybe a minute. We will be maxed out and we can begin working our way down. And can I cross into 7? No, 688. All right, slowing down a little bit because we're getting close to that next 100 level. So 702, so here we go, home stretch. We're only halfway through his power, so he will continue to earn lots of income for us after he gets this mineshaft maxed out, which will help us burrow down to the first barrier. And this new method it's nice because it's quick, but it also is kind of a bummer because you have probably just not even an hour of actual gameplay time, and the rest of it is just waiting for these darn barriers. So I'm going to throw Mr. Goodman up here, and I will purchase forward to the first executive. One more. Yep, there's he. And I'm going to start these guys going. And I'm going to get them up to 1,300, which is usually the case after you get that first mineshaft up to 8. You can get these elevator and warehouses up to 1,300. And then you only need to get them up to about 1,400 or 1,450, I think you can go up to in order to complete the balancing of the mine shafts and the elevator and warehouse with the first ones here. So I'm going to throw a couple senior guys and then these 2 executives. I could keep going and get some more executives, but it's not really needed. 2 hours and 51 minutes. That feels like that jumped up a lot from the last one. So right here already, we're at 800 on the second one. Ooh, and I'm such an idiot. I did that without activating the discount. 779, 726, 740, 750. Holy cow. See how quickly this jumps up? It's crazy. And those are probably close. Another 7 there. Oh, another 1. Another 60 there. 5 there. 7 there. Jumped up 2 more as I was talking. And we're going to look for Okay, so he's still making it to the bottom. Is he collecting everything? He is collecting everything. So we're not going to worry about upgrading the elevator and warehouse just yet. 11 more levels. One more level, one more level. There we go. So second shaft is maxed out. And as these shafts get maxed out, I'm going to flip in some mining speed boosts just to get a little bit more out of them. And come on, is he getting... Okay, so now he's not getting all that. So that tells me that as soon as these guys drop off up top here, we should be able to get another 50 on them. 62.2, we have third. Oh, there it is already. Okay, so now he should be going to the bottom again. Got another 10 levels there. See, look, we're almost done, and we are 5.5 minutes in to starting this mine. Well, 5.5 minutes from Dr. Blingsley. Dr. Blingsley. Oh my goodness, Dr. Steiner. There we are. So 800 max all the way down in just a few minutes. Couple more minutes here, and we should be able to get these maxed out to 1400. And that is step one. So 5 minutes of playtime, 6 minutes of playtime maybe, and now we just wait for 2 hours and 50 minutes. Now, if I had a video there, I would go ahead and knock that down a bit, and we would be able to speed that along. But this is what this looks like. And moving on from here, when you get to the next 5 levels, we're not even going to be using any super managers anymore, with the exception of Mr. Goodman up top. I will continue to use him just to keep the upgrades for the warehouse to a minimum. But there will be no more super managers used in the mine shafts after this. Only Dr. Steiner is used to get the mine started, and that's it. The rest of the game plays itself. So this has worked for me for everything up to the, what was it? Not trail, the last one, Valley. So before the update, this has worked up to the Valley 5 on hard. I've been using this method time and time again on that, just playing that over and over again until we got these new levels. And this is how I go through the mine. So now it's just a waiting game. So picture, take a snapshot of that and just imagine that, 3 minutes roughly, I would guess it takes to go through every block of 5. So if you add those up, so there's 3 minutes for that block, 6 minutes, 9 minutes, 12 minutes, 15 minutes for the last one. That's all it takes in actual game playing time to complete these using this method. And then you have the hours upon hours upon hours of waiting. So I know the developers said that they were going to be readjusting the difficulties and, making these new mines more difficult. I'm not seeing it as of yet. So I'm on Trail 3 right now. And Trail 1 and Trail 2, same thing. Trail 3 already looks like the same thing with this. It took me 6 minutes to max out up to the first barrier. And, yeah, that's what I do. I will, if you get the gist of what I'm saying here, perfect. You won't need to watch the rest of the video. But if you want to see the whole thing all the way down, I will be, going back. Obviously, I'm going to have to wait now for the next 2 hours. But when I put this whole thing together, it's going to be one kind of shortened video. I'm hoping to keep it maybe within 20 minutes. I might speed up some of the, the progression. But yeah, I will be showing the whole thing in one video. So I will see you guys in the next bit in just a moment. Unfortunately, it's going to be 2 hours and 46 minutes for me. So, see you then. And welcome back, everyone. Hope you didn't have to wait too long. I unfortunately had to wait. Had to wait 2 hours. And I watched some ads to speed up that last little bit. So, here we are. 1400 and 800 unlock. And we are going to just buy on down. And 1, 2 more, and start the next barrier. 4 hours for that one. Probably be watching some ads to speed that up. And what are we going to do? We're going to throw some managers in. Actually, you know what? Let's see if we can't. We got 274N. Let's see if we can't get a couple more seniors. There we go. I think I saw quite a bit. Oh, yeah. We got plenty now. So all senior managers for the discount. Get them all situated. There we go. And on this last one, you don't have to do this. I have to. No, I don't have to. But just to give a little extra boost, I do throw Gordon in here. You know what? No, I'm not going to do it because I said one manager. So one super manager it is. Not counting Mr. Goodman. Sorry. But you know what? No. I'm going to hold true to what I said. Only the first one. So you don't have to use Mr. Goodman. I'll show it right now. Works without him. And start our managers. There we go. And right away you'll see this maxed out. Boom. Next one, pretty close. 793. 759. Well, 760. 721 and 686. No problem. Since he's maxed out, we're going to go ahead and throw a mining speed on that. And we just wait for the cash to start rolling in. Shouldn't take more than 3 minutes. So these super managers will be our timer. They started at 10, so we're 15 seconds in here. And 2 more. Whoop. 5 more. There we go. So that's maxed out. Throw a mining speed on there. This one got 17 ready. This one 22 ready. And this last one 24 ready. So that's already over 700. And look at that. They keep rolling in. There's another 8, 18, and 12. And we notice our elevator isn't going all the way down. So we're going to pop back up. Wait for these to deposit. And there we go. We can get another 50 on each of those. So we will be collecting that all the way to the bottom again. And just waiting for that cashola to fall on in. 796 and 800. Get another mining speed going. 761 up to 795. 796. This bottom one. I got another 37 there. Another 2, so we're at 798. Another 5 on mineshaft 10. And we're close to being maxed out. We probably will this time around. Maybe? Maybe not. Nope, he's getting it all. Mineshaft 9 maxed out. Get a mining speed going. And another 20. We're already at 784. Excuse me, 786. Excuse me again. 793. 95. And here we should be able to max out to 1500. There it is. 1500. 1500. And he's good all the way to the bottom. Look at that. What's our time? Less than a minute. No, sorry. Those were restarted. So 728. So 2.5 minutes. Already maxed out. And we just wait again. No super managers needed. So save those super managers for your continent upgrades. We'll go ahead and throw another 50 on each of these. Well, we're going to have to wait for the next drop off to get our warehouse up. There we go. So 1550. And I believe if you do let this go for a couple minutes, you can get that up to 1600. But why waste it there? We can save it for the next upgrades down here in the next block of 5. So once again, I will see you in 3 hours and 54 minutes, and you will just have to wait 1 moment.